in today's video, I'm going to share with you all how I make my sausage gravy. So make sure you stick around. I'm going to use Jimmy Dean pork sausage links, and this is the original flavor. I'm also going to use ground sage, ground thyme, unsalted butter, whole milk, and salt and pepper. I'm also going to use diced onions and minced garlic. So first, let's start by heating our skillet on medium-high heat. You're going to add a small amount of unsalted butter down into the skillet. Now drop in your sausage links. Make sure that you remove the sausage from the casings before you drop them into the skillet. So once you add your sausages down in there, now you'll just need to just leave it alone for a couple of minutes before you move it around. You want to give your sausages time to cook. So you can add a little more butter as needed. You can also use oil instead of butter if you prefer. I like to use butter because butter just, makes everything taste better, as they say. So, but if you want to use oil, you can. And so now you're going to break this up with your spatula just like this. And when your sausage is done, it will no longer be pink. Okay, so it'll be brown. So leave that meat in the skillet. Don't remove it from the skillet. We're going to cook everything else in the same skillet. So now you're going to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Make sure that your heat is still on medium. And to this, you're going to add your diced onions, and you're going to let this cook until those onions begin to become slightly translucent. So now I'm going to add the garlic and allow this to cook for an additional minute. So now I'm going to sprinkle some flour on top of the sausage, just like this here. The flour is going to thicken up our gravy. So when you add your flour, just make sure you let this cook for about maybe about a few minutes or so. You want to cook that flour taste out of, your food. So you want to let this cook. And so now I'm going to add the sage, thyme, and the black pepper, and I'm going to let this cook for about an additional 2 minutes. So now I'm going to add in the milk. You want to bring this to like a very, very small boil, and this will begin to get thicker as you let it cook. You can turn it down after it begins to boil. So this takes like little to no time to make. You guys, like if you've never made sausage gravy, this is one of the easiest recipes that you can make, and it is really, really good, and I hope that you all will try this recipe. It is just so good. So once your gravy has gotten thicker, now you can add some salt. You're going to season this to your taste, okay? So I'm not going to put a salt measurement down in the description box because you might not really need that much salt, because remember, sausage has salt in it. So just be careful with how much salt you use. So make sure you add your salt last. So now if you'd like to thin your gravy down just a little bit, you can always add just a little more milk and, add whatever seasonings you might want to taste more of. You might want to taste more pepper, so you can add a little more pepper. You might want a little more sage. You can just adjust your seasonings at this point here. And so this is best served on top of some buttermilk biscuits, okay? So I hope that you all will try this recipe. This is so easy, so easy to make, and it's so delicious. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I hope to catch you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.